Hey team, another week almost down, finishing off with some upper body pushing and pulling, bent over rowing and floor press, something we've done a lot of, just continuing to build that strength, which will obviously translate into our barbell work, but mainly our gymnastics. We've then got some intervals. We're going to be working 3 minutes on, 1 minute off. The aim there is just to be dead consistent, that's all. Try and hit the same number of reps in every time you go. Okay, so the bent over row, hinge the hips, like you did for the good mornings, so break the knee, hinge hips. Load the hamstrings, back nice and flat. From there you're going to roll up towards the corner rib, torso stays nice and still, elbow comes nice and high, looking at that nice full range of motion. The floor press, feet can be wherever you're comfortable. We're going to keep our elbow tucked in, okay? Using the chest and shoulder to stabilise. Nice full range. You want to get your elbow down onto the floor so that your triceps there. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Going to work through 3 to 4 sets. You get a couple of minutes rest in between. From there, your workout, 3 minutes on. We've got some single arm push press. So from our shoulder, elbow just in front, one-handed dumbbell touching the shoulder. It's going to be small dip, fast drive. Key on the dip, just keep those heels down, torso vertical. At the top of your push press, finish with that bicep tucked in, close to your ear. I want to move through them fairly quickly so that you can crack on with Fraser's favourite jumping lunge. So lunge into the first one, 90-degree bend all around, torso super vertical. It's just a jump and switch of leg. Just remember, catch early, lower to the floor. I always catch my front foot first. That gives me that little bit of control on the way down. If I'm not as confident with jumping lunge, refer to a regular power lunge. A little bit of a middle ground which we don't normally get. If you want to do jumping lunges, but 20 is going to take you a little while, or it's going to really expose it. You've got a really big lactic build-up, just reduce that number down. Bring it down from 20 to 16, or bring it down as far as 12 before you maybe move to power lunges. Another good option for you. Your round finishes with 14 V-ups. So from hollow hold, we're going to go up, hands to feet. Alternatively, we go from the floor. Alternatively, we can do some tuck-ups. Knees into the chest. As I said at the start, the goal is to be consistent in each round. I'd like to think that 2 rounds or above 2 rounds is possible on each one. So go out hard and get after that. That minute rest will just be enough to allow your legs and your abs and your shoulders just to recover that little bit. Okay, and then push on. It's not one to pace because you've got a few sets of it. Just go hard from the off and see how well you get on. Okay. Enjoy, we'll see you next week. Enjoy your weekend.